Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about why you do the things you do and why it's important to ask yourself what you're doing something for. So this could be from why you play video games to why you go to the gym. Just asking yourself why you're doing something, like for the purpose of it, will eliminate a lot of the stress that you have for getting to your end goals. So I started implementing this not too long ago. When I started my self-improvement journey, it wasn't that long ago, so I started implementing that, and I just noticed that I was more focused on my end goal instead of the other shit that I was doing towards it. So I remember I asked myself, why am I building a business? So I said, why am I building a business? And I sat there and I asked myself that question. And I finally came up with the reason that I'm building a business because I want the business experience on how it is to actually build a business, how it is to contact wholesalers, how it is to set up a website, how it is to learn how to code. I sat myself down and I came up with all those reasons, and I realized, wow, like there's a lot of stuff that goes into why I want to know how to build a business and how to make a business. And you'll realize that everything is a process, so you can't cheat anything. So when you ask yourself, why am I doing this? You'll realize your end goal, and you'll say, shit, well, I really have to work towards this, because if I don't, then nothing's gonna get done. So you can use this for bad habits too. This is another skill that you can build up. You can use this for getting rid of the bad habits you're doing right now. So this could be for video games. Let's say you sit yourself down after a 3-hour video game session, and then you ask yourself, why did I just play those games right now? And a lot of people, they'll lie to themselves and they'll say, oh, it's because I want to become a professional video gamer, or whatever the fuck, like a professional streamer. A lot of people will say that, and they know deep down inside that's not what they actually want to be. If you want to be like that, bro, go ahead. Keep on, following your dreams. Keep on doing what you need to do in order to get that goal. But the people that are being smart, the people that want to lie to themselves, to stop themselves from progressing in life, is when you ask them a question, they'll usually give you an answer that's a lie or a half-truth. So now what I want you to do is sit yourself down and just stare at the wall, no phone, no nothing, and ask yourself, of all the activities that you do, what are the harmful ones and what are the beneficial ones? And then once you find that out, once you've gathered up all of the tasks that you do on a daily basis, and you ask yourself whether they're beneficial or not, ask yourself, why are you doing them? So let's say you have a junk food problem, right? And you ask yourself this question, what's the purpose behind this? Why am I eating so much junk food? And if you can't come up with a reason, then there's no overarching purpose. There is no overarching end goal to this, and basically it's not beneficial. It's a bad habit. So then you realize, shit, I'm doing something that's not. Why stand behind something that doesn't benefit me? Right? Why would you stand behind something that doesn't benefit you? Then you realize, well, I have to get rid of this right now, or this is just going to keep on affecting me even more. Okay, so you got one down. Then you do the second one. Why do I sleep late? What's the purpose behind it? And then you say, oh, because I need to get better grades or something like that. You say like, oh, because I can't like make my schedule better. I can't position my schedule to a point where I can sleep really early. Fair enough, okay? So then you realize, okay, so I can't position my schedule to be 100% efficient in a day. So let me just look over my schedule and see if I can make it any 1% better, like any amount better. And then most of you will not have a schedule. So then you'll be like, shit, I don't have a schedule. Maybe that's why I can't position my time better. That's why I can't use my time better, because I don't actually have a schedule. I just go through the flow every single day. And I know I made a video where I've said, like, just go through the flow and stop trying so hard. But I don't know if I made that video, actually. I think I'm, like, being stupid right now, but that's gonna be a future video if I haven't made that video. I've said, have a plan. Don't just go with the flow, but don't have a plan. When you have a plan, like a schedule, you'll find it's way easier to stick to a schedule and actually use your time 100% of every single day. 100% you use your time for every single thing that's beneficial for you, and you cut out all the bad things. So once you cut out all the bad things, like social media, junk food, fucking video games, you'll realize that you have so much more time that's like open, that's free in the day to use for whatever else you want that's beneficial for you. So let's say your old schedule, you look through all your activities, you find like 3 bad activities, and you say, okay, I'm gonna have to cut these out, and it's gonna free up at least 3 to 4 hours of my day. Okay, so now you have 3 to 4 hours of the day that's free. So let's say before when you were doing these bad habits, you used to come home, eat junk food, play video games, and then study. Well, now you've cut that out. You've cut out eating junk food, so you feel more energized. Not only do you feel more energized, but you feel less brain clog. There's less brain fog as well, and clog. So you cut out junk food, and that saves you an hour and a half. Then you cut out video games, which saves you 2 hours and a half. We're making up random ass times here. And instead of those tasks that you do, or that you used to do, how about add in 3 hours of reading, or 3 hours of studying, or how about 2 hours at the gym, or 1.5 hours at the gym, or 1 hour at the gym. 1 hour at the gym. So let's say you go with 1 hour at the gym. Come back, and then you're like, okay, what now? Then you add in the reading, or you add in the studying. So then you study for, let's say, 2 hours. And then you're like, okay, now what? Now, obviously, I hope you've taken a shower, because right after the gym, you have to take a shower. So after you've taken a shower, after the studying, after the workout, do some reading. Maybe you have a book that you need to read for class, for English class or something. Go read that. You have to find something to do that's beneficial, for at least for me, in my opinion. I think that the best way to stop yourself from thinking about all the bad shit that's going on in your life, you just fill your day with stuff that will benefit you in the long run. You don't really see the progress right now in the short run, but in the long run, it will benefit you immensely. That's what my opinion is of what you should do in order to free your mind from all the mental stress that you've been putting on yourself. And that's why you have to ask yourself, what are some things that I'm doing that are beneficial, and what are some things that I'm doing that aren't beneficial? Because then when you ask yourself that, you have to be truthful for yourself. Because if you lie to yourself, you're just retarded. You're just stupid if you lie to yourself. Like, you're not lying to anyone else. There's no point in lying to anyone else. You're just lying to yourself, which is even less of a point to lie to yourself. Because why would you just lie to yourself instead of just wanting to get yourself better, become a better person, do better stuff? make better things. Why wouldn't you want to do that? And that's why you have to sit down every single day in this meditative like state and just ask yourself, what can I cut out of my life right now that will save me time for me to do something else that's beneficial for my life? It's that simple. You have to ask yourself these questions. That's why I constantly preach about how you have to change your beliefs and you have to challenge your beliefs in order to become a better person and develop yourself as a better person. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Rewatch this video if you haven't been listening. I bet maybe some of you guys were doing something in the background while listening to this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, give me some support. Tell me anything that you think I can improve on, and yeah, thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow. See ya.